It's Darcy. Just an update of what's going on with me. On Monday, my boyfriend decided to ask me for if he could help me, and I stupidly said yes, which caused this wonderful thing to go crashing down and destroying a lot of seedlings that I had, along with losing 10 packets of seeds. Well, I got the thing back up and running, and we do have a couple little surprises here. This is coming up very nicely. It's got 2 plants on there. I'm assuming they're the habanero peppers. They're looking a little ragged, but I put some extra nutrients on them with calcium, as well as I've been spraying them down with magnesium sulfate, which is supposed to help green up their leaves. But they keep growing, and I am not going to complain. This one, I don't know, and I know in here I just planted habaneros and Roma tomatoes, so I know these are going to be one or the other, and then because of the spillage, I don't know which one was what. So we'll have to kind of find out when I either start getting peppers or tomatoes on plants. But this one started coming up. You might see a little something here. I'm having an overabundance of poblano pepper seedlings coming up, so I'm trying to get that going on the side here to see if it'll take on here, transplanting it from the dirt here. I don't know if it will. Can't hurt to try either way. It had to come out of the little starter kit that I had. This one just started coming up too today. Again, not sure which one it is. Over here, this one hasn't come up, but I did, again, transplant a poblano here on the side. It seems to be doing okay. I did it this morning. There was a couple other ones that I did this morning on these other areas, and they already conked out. You could tell if they were dead, but these two seem to be doing okay. I'm not going to complain. It looks like there might be something coming up here, not sure. I had a rogue watermelon fall out. It had a root on it. Seemed to be a pretty hardy root, so I just put that watermelon in there. Figure if nothing else come up, I like watermelon. And this one, you can see the seeds on it. They haven't started coming up. I've replanted the seeds in each one of these little seedling containers after the wonderful destruction sequence earlier this week. My parsley and my rosemary are doing just fine. If you look at the containers, let me pull one out here a little more. I put them in those wonderful 2-liter soda bottle containers. There's several videos on YouTube about how you can cut the top off, and it's a self-watering unit. It seems to be doing okay. I'll just have to spritz the top every once in a while. It seems to do a pretty good job of holding the water and keeping them nice and wet. In here, I've got a couple, it looks like pepper plants. They started sprouting up in my other bags that got destroyed or emptied because of the various destruction modes that had happened over the past couple weeks. So I'm not going to complain too much, but going to replant them. But these look like these two, or this one definitely is a bell pepper of some sort. This more than likely is going to be a bell pepper. This one here I know is a poblano because I just switched that over today. Like I said, that one is just going nuts. I'll probably have to do some more weeding of that tomorrow. In here, I got some seeds. Thank you very much to everybody who has been sending me seeds very generously. I appreciate it very, very much. Not sure exactly where they came from. Well, I know where they came from, but I'll get to that after a while. But I planted various herbs in here. I figured I got my little other herb garden going in the soda bottle, so I'll keep that going. Got sage, cilantro, oregano, and basil. Love those. In here I've got, it's kind of a bigger bottle for seedlings that I normally like to use. I'm trying to recycle as much as I can. I figure I can slice it down and move it to a bigger bottle. if need be, but it's something called a Chilean or Chilapian hot pepper. Kind of excited to see what that's all about. I got that, of course, sent to me. Appreciate it. Everybody who has been sending me stuff and stuff that is still on the way, I'm going to thank you guys in advance, because it will go to use. I will plant it and definitely use it. These are my avocados. Nothing really happening on here except for I got to change out the water here as soon as I'm done with my little YouTube video. My lemon seeds, I'll talk about that in a second. I got a couple more pepper seeds sent to me and I got those planted in here. My watermelon seeds are actually starting to come up. I'm really happy. I know that this is at least one Roma tomato. It looks like a couple smaller chili seeds were mixed in there and those are coming up. Not going to do any destructions of seedlings. If I can transplant them and get them to grow, then I'm going to, in containers. What the heck is this? This is supposed to be the Cubanellas that was sent with Praxis 55112's giveaway. Very excited about those because I've never had those. Another poblano seed starter, a couple of them coming up there in ridiculously strange places. But as I mentioned, this table got turned over, so I reused the soil and little seed starters. So I'm getting some rogue stuff here. I had originally planted the poblano seeds in here, but it got turned over, I assume because there was dirt spilled, that the seeds all fell out as well. So I reseeded it with cucumbers. Well, they're coming up. This is where I'm getting all these rogue poblano plants coming up. Not going to complain, but that's why I'm moving them into different areas to save them, nurture them, use them. And, well, only 2 of my cucumber seeds came up right here. And, of course, it's on one end, so I'm going to let the other end be for the poblanos and then, you know, reseed as necessary, or replant as necessary. They're still just coming up. So, like right here, I need to do some thinning out tomorrow when I come in here. My spinach and lettuce area was not harmed. It's actually coming up very, very well. It's very nice, very happy. And thinning the lettuce out little bits at a time here, just to kind of try to guesstimate of which one's going to be the strongest, you know, the best looking. Little seeds there. And what else? Got my tangerine tree still going. Green beans coming up there and green beans there. Those are doing good. I don't really eat green beans, but my boyfriend likes them. So therefore I like them. Just in case you were wondering what this was when I was showing my aquaponics thing, I had seen on YouTube how to help raise the carbon dioxide level in your little growing rooms. One guy actually did it for his plants in his aquarium. He had frogs in there. It was quite funny. He actually used baking soda and vinegar. I actually saw one about doing powdered sugar and yeast. It is working well. I mean, not overabundance that it's like super duper overwhelming carbon dioxide, but it's to boost it up with this being basically uninhabited most of the day. It does need a carbon dioxide boost. I'll open the door and let the fan, you know, suck in air from the outside. My boyfriend is a smoker, so I suppose that pollution does help the plants grow a little bit, but you can see here the bubbles coming up from here. It's kind of cool. It seems to be doing okay. My parsley plant was looking a little peaked after it got dumped over and smashed, and it seems to have perked back actually up very, very good. As well as my rosemary was kind of like, eee. So, and it's keeping it here under this light keeps it nice and warm, so it keeps it going. Like I said, it's not huge amounts of carbon dioxide, but it does help. And this is my pepper plant that I started a few weeks ago. Actually doing really well. Red, it's got various colored bell peppers in it, red, orange, and yellow, which I can't wait to see. And I'm also kind of curious too to see if by planting several different colors in here, if I'll get hybrids at all. I don't know if that will happen. If you know it won't happen, feel free to comment on your opinion on that, or if you know, definitely let me know. I'm not going to, dispute anybody, but over here is just where I've got everything stacked up. These all were being used to grow something down in the basement. Yeah, not anymore, but okay. Going to deal with it, that's fine. And I got, like I said, the fan in here to kind of just help circulate the air, and when I got the door open to kind of suck the air in and keep it circulating. There's going to be more to come regarding seeds and things like that. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway in appreciation for everybody who's helped me out in my kind of crisis mode. So I appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Feel free to leave comments. Please do keep them positive. Feedback's always welcome, and that's feedback, not somebody being a douchebag. There's forums that you can be a douchebag on it, and feel free to be a douchebag on them, not with me. Well, more to come, and I will post more probably tomorrow about what I'm thinking with the giveaway possibly and why I'm doing that, so forth. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great weekend, night, whatever. Bye.